Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the symposium and also enjoyed Cologne. And if you're watching on YouTube next year, perhaps you can come here and enjoy Cologne as well as the symposium. We're going to expand the number of places available, so it should be even better next year. Clearly, just watching the last discussion, you have been taking part, contributing your ideas, questions, suggestions, and everything I've seen has been very constructive and areas that we need to pay attention and listen to. And it really helps us. And what's really coming across is that we're receiving the Rotorcraft industry's voice. You're becoming more joined up and able to explain to us what you need. And that is really greatly appreciated. We told you about our safety roadmap, which has been worked on, not just us, but it's been a joint project with industry and EASA involved in that. And it builds on feedback from your industry. And I think that it's a good basis for us to move forwards towards improving safety. To do that, we need to work together, not only for joint initiatives, but also for you to take away your own initiatives to work on where you can improve safety in your business as well. And we saw a good example of an initiative outside with the simulator. It looks fantastic. I didn't actually get a turn on it before they left, but I'll be looking forward to have a go on that. We can really use technology to help us improve safety. And there's an example where training is really important. And if we can do it in a safe environment and an environment where we can expose pilots to cases where they wouldn't be able to do that in the real aircraft, that's really a good step forwards. I've also heard other ideas last night on research, where perhaps you can help us, you can prioritize what is important for you, we can join the discussion, what's important for us. Perhaps EHA can help to coordinate that with the rest of industry. And of course, funding is always the bottom line on how much research we can do, but if we work together, perhaps we can find a way forward on that. Along with training goes safety promotion, and we've heard this afternoon about safety promotion. With our ability to write less regulations, it becomes more and more important for us to really capture what can we do on safety promotion. And we all have a role there, every one of us. It should be part of our safety management systems that we will all implement. And by the way, our NPA for safety management systems for airworthiness will be coming out very soon, so please pay attention to that. You heard later in the afternoon about our CT roadmap. This is really about integrating the way we work to be able to address your needs. And your needs in terms of new technology, new business models, and joining up all of the domains, and not just working on one area in isolation. For example, we can type certificate an engine, we can bolt it on the wing. Javier, where is he? Okay, he's gone. We can bolt it on the wing, but even if it seems to just bolt on the wing, it interacts with the aircraft, and propulsion systems are becoming more and more integrated. With Rotorcraft, they're already fully integrated with the aircraft. So we should integrate the way we work when we certificate engines, aircraft, powertrain, lithium batteries, everything. But also with the operational domains, because it has a big impact on the way we operate, What are the mitigations in training, in the operation, air traffic management, everything. So I think it's clear we have a challenge on our hands. The roadmap is aiming for 50% improvement in 10 years. If you achieve that, don't stop there. Please keep going. But this is something for us all to work on together. And we need your skills and competence, ability, experience, know-how to work on that together. That's how we can improve safety. I really want to thank you all for your time today and yesterday, the time you spent preparing for this, the time you'll spend debriefing after, the time you've spent capturing actions, the time you've spent in the future to work on the things that you take away from this symposium. And again, I'd like to especially thank the FAA and Transport Canada for coming and taking part as partners to us at EASA to move forward on regulation in a harmonized way. And I thank EHA and Peter as the new chairman, especially for joining us and fully supporting and working with us. For EASA's part, I'd like to thank all of our team because there's a lot of work behind the scenes, a lot of work preparing and getting the presentations ready, especially Paola, Clement and David here. And I'd like to give them a hand of applause. So all I have to say now is I wish you a good journey home, a great Christmas, and a fantastic New Year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Trevor, for these words. And I would like to make the real final promise closing statement. I would like to thank you, all of you, for coming here, for your participation, for the active questions that you've raised all along the sessions. Interesting way of interactions all together. I remember last year at the same time, I was, well, 3 months in the job, I would say. And I found a community which was fragmented, very diverse, not too much speaking to each other, or at least not understanding each other. I think in 1 year we did a tremendous job to gather all people together. And coming out of this symposium, I see, you know, the bright future of a community with a common understanding, common goal on specifics. We cannot agree on everything, but at least on what we agree, we commit to do it. And that's a real improvement. I would say that's, for me, the best outcome in 1 year we could have. And I really would like to thank you all for your cooperations, for your active listening also in some cases. So it's very much appreciated. I think we are all in the right directions. The future is probably bumpy for all of us. You know, you've seen the new department, the VTOL. Whoever is going to take over this department, I guess will have a big challenge, but also a good opportunity to work with you. And the industry also will have to take on board these kind of vehicles that are coming in the market. It's vertical lift. They are all coming in. We need to be prepared. We are getting prepared on the other side. We trust the industry is getting prepared also to tackle this future challenge, and we are ready to take that on board all together in the right manner, straight from the beginning. And that's a good transition for the next symposium. It's going to be 2019. It will be slightly bigger, and a transition phase towards a much bigger 2020, 2021 events, where maybe the full community of helicopter rotorcraft will really bring together not only our CNES or a few operational operators, but the whole community, including maintenance, suppliers, all together, so that we have a real forum to exchange, speak together, understand each other, and commit on some actions. I just rebound on what was saying Tim, ADSB or ADSB-like. You know, there is a simple way to do it. As a community, we just commit to make these bloody devices on each machine. don't need a regulation. You don't need somebody to say, you have to do it. Just do it yourself. Once you are doing it, it's a positive message and it brings benefit. Safety and investment in safety is key for the future and has a real return on investment. That's really the key messages. You've seen that the recent issues faced by the industry, if you are not investing early enough, you'll pay 10 times the price down the road. I'm trusting that we will take the right decisions in the coming future, and I would like to thank you once again. See you next year in Cologne, and have a Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.